Okay, we're at Best Buy. My goodness. I came here a couple months ago with Jason Sweets to order an Intel processor for my computer that I'm building, and I just texted him right now. I was like, can you believe that creepy guy never even ordered my processor? He just was being hella creep, and oh my god, it was so much. It was so much. It's so funny. One of my exes just asked me, he's like, are you happy? And he's not really like a bad ex. He's just one of those ones that's like, he had other stuff going on too much to really like deal with me in a sincere way. And I'm glad that he's still in my life. Like, we didn't ruin each other enough. But he's like, are you happy? And I'm like, because I texted him, I weigh 175 pounds today because I just got out of the doctor. And I was like, I feel stuck. I feel stuck. I want to disappear all the time. I feel like I'm in all the bad, like in a relationship that gets all the bad parts and none of the good parts. Like, I'm terrified of my dog's dad. I'm too afraid to make any decisions or do anything. The last time so we broke up and had been broken up like since last year, like didn't do the holidays or anything together. And I went really, really hard in the beginning of 2021 to rebuild my business after breaking up with someone. And he's like, how many people did you sleep with since we've been separated? And I'm like, 10, you know, between girls and guys and group scenes and all of this. And I'm like, 10. And when I tell you, I got beat up so bad and other stuff that you can't talk about on here, but like physically just violate, and it just like over and over, just I just can remember the things that were being said while it was all happening. And it's like, so I'm too scared to be with anyone else in like a serious way, and I'm too scared to let anyone else in. And now that my dog's living with me, it's like I want to disappear, but it's like I don't want to disappear with her because I know how hard, when he disappeared with her, how hard that was on me. So it's like, I don't want to do that, but I just want to be able to live and be free and like find another meaningful interaction with somebody. And it's not gonna happen with him. Even there's just so much damage on our relationship, and such a like, he's not non-monogamous. Like, he's monogamous for his partners, and he says that he never cheated on me, and is like, you know, he would go to the strip clubs and be, you know, with his friends and partying, and he would never let me go out to parties with them or go to the club. And it was like, I felt very like he was embarrassed of me, and like I still feel that way, and I still feel like he'll never like be proud of me. And so it's not like a relationship I want to be in. Like, I don't even want to be with him anymore. I don't want to be near him. I don't want to, like, forever it was like, this is my last chance of being with somebody, and this was like, I want to have kids, and I'm getting to that age. But it's like, I don't even want to be with him because he doesn't even like me as a person. And so when my ex asked me, are you happy? It's like, bro, I couldn't be. I feel stuck. I feel like running away all the time. I feel like I can't do adult work anymore because he'll find it, and anything could happen to me. Like, anything could be the consequence of him finding my adult stuff. And it's always like, well, I never said that you couldn't do it. And it's like, but you never helped me facilitate it either. And then when you found out I'm doing stuff, you berate me and be physical with me and like talk bad to me and talk down to me, and like it's just such a toxic relationship that I want out, and I don't know how to get away from him. And then you're on the wrong side, person. And then he's gonna say, yesterday he texted me at night. So he sent me $2,000 for the rent, and the rent was $2,900, so I had to pay $900 that I don't have. I had to borrow it from people to make sure that an eviction didn't go on my record. And he just seemed so casual about it, like, oh well, just, you know. And I'm like, to not care that you're gonna get evicted, and to not care that I'm gonna get evicted. And then he sent me a message last night that said, well, I think that what do you think about you moving here for a month or two back to Florida, and we can save money, and then I'll move out and move to Miami and you can stay here. And it's like, I 100% don't want to move across country again. I 100% don't want to be in his physical space or near him or any of that. Like, how do I get out of this apartment? It's like, and to save money, like, it's not saving me money. And I tell my friend, and like I'm thinking about moving back, and she's like, I mean, it would be saving money where you're not paying your rent in California and then also the rent in Florida. Like, you'd only be paying one rent, so technically it's like, but she's like, you can't run that risk and be around him. And I just need help getting out of this apartment. Like, I never wanted any of my exes who helped me, who did right by me, to feel this way. Like, how do I just get out of helping them because they are not reciprocal? And this person online, when I was saying something the other day, commented and was like, well, you did it to yourself and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, there was a contract, a verbal agreement where I'm upholding my end of the contract and they're not upholding their end of the contract. So then how do you break the contract? What do you do to not have to, like, I'm fulfilling my part of the contract. My part of the contract was use my credit to get him a car, and he will pay the car payments. He's not paying them and will not give me the car back. So I used my credit to get him a car, and he have a car, and it's like, okay. And then the apartment's in my name, but you're not paying the rent. So my stress level is so high, and I barely have any money to do anything because I'm so scared to work or have sex with anyone or do anything that's gonna, like, literally, I don't know what these cars are doing. Like, you're like way in the way. It's just so I need to breathe. I want to go hang out with my dogs and make more homemade dog treats.